Hello guys, good day once again. You are welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I'm going to take you through how to analyze the market, from a higher time frame perspective. And you know that as a trader, you need to always have an eagle eye view of the market. You need to actually know what is happening on the higher time frame, right? So I don't know the kind of trader you are, whether you are a scalper, whether you are a swing trader, whether you're a day trader, all right? Whichever trader you are, whether you're a scalper, swinger, day trader, you need to always know what is happening on the higher time frame perspective, all right? So I want to give you a breakdown of how you can actually analyze the market, how you can approach the market in order for you to be profitable, right? So as you can see on the screen, I'm looking at multi-step 4 index. This is a synthetic index by Deriv, all right? So if you want to trade any of the synthetic assets 24/7, all the synthetic assets are traded 24/7, meaning that you can trade it around the clock 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's not like the currency market where you have to trade it from Monday to Friday, all right? That's how we know the Forex market works. But with synthetic assets, it's a around the clock trading. You can trade at your convenience anytime you want to trade, all right? So if you don't have an account with Deriv and you want to trade synthetics, you can check in the description. I'll leave a link there. Tap on the link and then create an account for yourself and then start trading. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section and I'll attend to it as swift as possible. All right. So let's delve right into the market. So as you can see, this is the monthly time frame. All right. This is the monthly time frame selected, and you can see from market structure that this market is in a downtrend. So the first thing you need to look out for as a trader, you should look at the trend or the direction of the market. That will inform you. That is the first thing you need to look out for when you enter the market. Where is the market going? Where is the market moving to? Right? So this we know from the higher time frame that the market is in a downtrend. Okay, as you can see, the market is in a downtrend. Let's quickly look at this. Okay, this is a monthly time frame, a very high or a higher time frame. Okay, so you can see market move down. Okay, it went up, it moved down, it went up, and then it's currently what moving to the downside. So what we'll do is after we have taken note of the trend of the market on a higher time frame perspective, we scale it down to the weekly, right? We look at what is happening in the weekly time frame. Okay, now the weekly is also confirming that we are in a downtrend. All right, the weekly is also confirming that we are in a downtrend. So as you can see, this was an impulsive move down, impulsive move up, impulsive move down, up, down, up, and then it's currently what's heading to the downside. So what you have to do is to apply all your knowledge, okay, your fair value gap, your other blocks, and all those knowledge. All right, good. So what you do is currently this was the lowest. This was the lowest. Today is 8th September 2025. All right, 8th September 2025. So this was the lowest price got to where I've put in my support line, or currently a resistance line. So what you do is, as a trader, you need to be patient with the market. You need to be patient. One of the attributes of a good trader is patience. The market will always test your patience. And you know that the market does not move in one direction. It will definitely retrace to your point of interest. So you should wait patiently for price to get to your point of interest. All right. So this was the lowest price got to, as you can see down here. This was the lowest price got to this point. Okay, it was the lowest price got to. So what I'll do is, currently price is trading below that low. It's trading below that low. So once this support has been broken, okay, once this support, this horizontal line, which is the support, has been broken, what I'll do is I'll wait for a retracement I'll wait for price to what? To retrace back from here to what? The support line. Then I can trade it from here, follow the trend downwards. All right. So currently, this is still on the weekly time frame. Now let's scale it down to the daily time frame. Let's see what is happening. So this is what is happening on a daily time frame. All right. This is what is happening on a daily time frame. Now you can see clearly from here that this was the low. We still have our support line there, which will now be acting as our resistance line. All right, good. So once our support line is there, price is currently trading here. Now, as a trader, what do you have to do? You don't know when price will retrace back to the resistance, okay? You don't know when price will retrace back here. So what you do is allow price to do whatever it wants to do. Be patient with the market. Okay, maybe if you're a scalper, you can be doing some sells and buys and all of that. But if you trade with a higher time frame, or if you are a swing trader, the best thing to do is to wait for price to come into this zone. That is on a daily time frame. You can see that there is an before this bearish movement down, you could see this order block here. All right, you could see this order block. So you can use this order block you are seeing here. Okay, on the daily time frame, you can use this order block. All right, but I would prefer to scale it down further to the 4-hour and see where exactly to put my supply zone. Okay, good. So when I scale it down, you'd see that before the movement to the downside, let me go back to the daily time frame and put our resistance. Let me go to the weekly. Okay, good. So this was our resistance line right here. Okay, yeah. Then we have scaled it down further to the 4-hour. Good. So when I come to the 4-hour, you could see the other block that matches with my resistance line is this very other block. This order block, you know what order block means. I am not here to teach order block, but I am sure you do. If you don't know what order block means, you can check out some of my videos on the explanation of what order block. So what you do is, if you look carefully at this very order block you are seeing here, is in line with the resistance. Okay, it's in line with the resistance line we drew. All right. So what we have here, the current order block we have here is this very one. This last one you are seeing here. All right. This last bullish candle you are seeing, that is our bearish order block. So what I'll do is, as a trader, I'll be patient as long as markets would take to get to this zone, this supply zone. I would have to wait. Patience always pays. If you are not patient with the market, you will always pay dearly for it. All right. Now, where price is currently, you can be doing some scalping and all of that. But the point is, you don't know as and when market will retrace back into the zone. So the best thing to do is to keep mute and wait for price to get into the zone. And that will be the point of interest for you to take your trades. All right. This will be a higher probability trade for you. All right. So you can make all the money you want to make from a good trade, but you cannot, the quantity of trade you take does not guarantee the money or the profit you are looking out for from the market. Take note of this. You can make all the money you want to make from a single good trade, but you cannot make the money you want to make from taking so many trades. All right. So patience, like I said, always pays. So just be patient with the market. Let price retrace back into the zone. Let's price retrace back into the zone. Then you can sell from here to the downside. All right. Then you can sell from there to the downside. So that is it. You can see we started from the higher time frame monthly. The monthly was giving us a downtrend. Weekly was also giving us the same downtrend, right? Weekly was also giving us the same downtrend. Then we scale it down further to, we realized that this support was broken. This support line was broken. All right. So once it is broken, we wait for it to what, retrace, price to retrace back to the what, to this support, which will now act as a resistance because price is now trading below it. Okay, so we wait for price to move from here where it is currently back to the resistance, then we can sell from here to the what, to the downside. Okay, so this is the weekly. We wait, we go to the daily, we can see some other block. All right, then when we scale it down to the 4 hour, it gives us a precision. Okay, it gives us a clear order block, a very good one, which is in line with our resistance line. So this order block is now going to act as what, as a supply zone. Okay, as a supply zone. Good. So that is where price would, that is our point of interest, where we can wait for price for it to come into the zone. Then we can sell from here. Then in case you want to know where your stop loss will be, your stop loss is going to be above the zone. Okay. It's just going to be above the supply what zone. Just somewhere here. Okay. Your stop loss should be above the zone. Okay, somewhere above there. Okay, that is going to give you uh, the freedom to what, to for market to do whatever it wants to do, and then what, finally um, sell to the downside. So guys, a summary of all that I have talked about. First of all, you need to make sure you see the direction of the market. Is the market in a downtrend? Is it in an uptrend? Is it consolidating? Now you see these things from the higher time frame. So the higher time frame will give you a confirmation of the direction of the market. Then from the higher frame, you scale it down to lower time frames, and then you see your point of interest, okay, where price is likely to come. You apply all the other what confluences, the demand and supply zones, the fair value gap. You apply all this knowledge, and then what, you can actually what, take your trades. The quality of trades you take is better than the quantity you take. From experience, I realized that the market always pay those who are patient with the market. But if you're not patient and you want to follow the market where it's going, you would lose, continue to lose and lose and lose and lose. Most traders are losing not because they don't know what they are doing, but because they don't what they are actually not patient with the market. Right? So learn to be patient in all your dealings. Learn to be patient with all your what, analysis. Wait for price to what, gradually come to your zone. Even if it takes a day, 2 days, a week, or even 2 weeks, or even a month for price to get to where you have to take the trade. That's long, or the period you waited. That period is surely going to pay you all those money you should have what, gotten during your period of waiting. So learn to be patient. I'm stressing on this because I know what I'm saying. Learn to be patient with the market, right? Guys, if you are new on my channel, make sure you subscribe and then you turn on the notification bell icon. I also give in-depth education on how you can one-on-one mentorship on how you can what, actually become a profitable trader. If you want to reach out to me, you can leave a comment, or if you have any questions on what I've talked about so far, you can leave a comment. If you are watching this from TikTok also, you can just go to my YouTube channel and then find out any information you want to find. You can reach me personally. If you request my personal contact, I will leave it in the comment section for you to be able to reach out to me. Thank you so much for your time. I hope this video was very informative to you. See you in my next episode. Bye bye.